Cancer, welcome to your reading. This will be a yours and theirs with clarifiers. Hope you guys are doing awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get into it. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help today with Cancer's reading for whatever they and their person need to know for the highest good. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Reverse the energies as you see fit. And let's see what's going on. Starting out right away with the Three of Swords, followed by the Three of Cups and the Palace of Wands. Your person showing up with the Death card, followed by the Two of Cups and the High Priestess. In the shared energies, we have the Sun, the Queen of Coins, and the Nine of Coins. The overall energy for your reading, Cancer, is Judgment. And what brings us to this particular reading today is the Two of Coins. Things are up in the air. All right, so Three of Swords, Three of Cups, Palace of Wands. You're very sad and upset, possibly about people communing together, and it has to do with passions. It definitely has to do with passions. We're consulting the experts here, so we know what's going on. Your person with the Death card, endings and transformations surrounding this soul connection. And then we have the High Priestess. They are listening to their inner guidance on this one. In the shared energies, the Sun, the Queen of Coins, and the Nine of Coins. It looks like we have the focus to be on happiness and joy, and our well-being, but we may end up independent in the end with the Nine of Coins. All right, let's go ahead and clarify Judgment. A major decision from our soul level self. Show us Judgment. What does Cancer and their person need to know, please? All right, Seven of Cups, the Tower, and the Six of Pentacles. This decision is a little bit confusing. We're going over our options, but whatever it is, it's going to be destabilizing, shocking. And this decision, when it comes, it'll be a jolt, but it looks like we're going to have two people getting on the same page, equal give and take. Maybe both of you are feeling this energy. We'll find out more. At the bottom, we have clarity. We have truth and clarity and a sort of an aha moment that's coming. All right. Let's look at that Three of Swords you're showing up with, Cancer. That's a lot of emotional pain there. Crying, emotional pain, possible betrayal. I'm not sure what's going on yet exactly. And we have the Five of Cups. More sorrow, more grieving, more sadness, more crying about this King of Wands energy and the King of Swords energy. Somebody is passionate. Somebody is making major decisions here. At the bottom, the Three of Wands. We're waiting. It's like you know it's coming. Two kings. That's a pretty good match of energies. Very masterful energies, confident, masculine, and logical. Let's look at your person showing up with the death card, this ending and transformation of something. What's going on with Cancer's person, please? Nine of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. And there's that Ace of Swords. It seems for their own personal satisfaction, they have an epiphany in their mind. This truth comes to them, and it just everything changes. There's endings, and things are changing big time. At the bottom, look at that, Two of Cups. It's coming up next in their column. Yeah, it has to do with this soul connection relationship. They are changing their mind, and you are upset about it over here. Let's look at the sun and the shared energies, because the sun is usually representing our greatest joys, happiness, bliss on steroids. It's definitely a successful and good feeling card. Best happy card in the whole tarot, but everything's in the clarifiers. Let's see what comes out. Why is the sun here in the shared energies? What's going on, please? Ooh, it just came out in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups. And the Nine of Wands. There's no hope for this, is what you guys are saying. This is the family dynamics of happiness and joy are upside down. And at least one of you, maybe both of you, are absolutely rejecting the joy and the happiness. It's like it's not trusted to be here anymore. At the bottom, we have the Knight of Swords. Somebody's running away. The actions that are being taken here, it looks like it's over. This relationship, this happy home. Ugh. And it looks like your person is doing this. Cancer, I'm sorry. Let's look at the next card in your column, this Three of Cups. A card about communing and having a good time with people. What's going on? There's the Sun. There's the High Priestess. And there's the Knight of Cups. There was a lot of happiness here and a lot of joy, a lot of romance. But I don't think it was with you. It feels like you know that this is going on with your person. Your person is doing this. At the bottom, Six of Wands. Yep. Somebody's feeling good, but it's not you. You're sad because this is what's going on, I think, with your person. I think they are romantically getting together with someone else. Let's look at their Two of Cups soul connection. Queen of Wands. back and forth. They have an attraction with somebody else. There's the back and forth, and there's that two of coins up there. Same card, two of pentacles, two of coins, and the devil, unhealthy behavior pattern. Yep, they're going back and forth between you and somebody else. That's what they're doing. At the bottom, the world. Yep, major cycles closing out. I think that they had an affair, stepped out on you. Let's look at the Queen of Coins in the shared energies. This is all about our own well-being, putting ourselves first. Look at that, Three of Cups on the card of putting oneself first. Two of Swords, didn't see it coming. And the Ten of Wands, it's a very heavy burden. Yeah, it looks like your person behaved very selfishly. They're out for themselves. They put themselves first. And Three of Cups, they're having some kind of affair that's bringing the joy, and they're playing romance over here with somebody else. Queen of Wands. Two of Pentacles, back and forth, the devil. It is definitely an unhealthy behavior pattern, a very toxic energy to be around. At the bottom, Ace of Pentacles, an opportunity to build some stability from the ground up. I don't know why this is here, unless this is part of their equation for doing that, and part of your equation, because we're looking at starting over here, I think. Let's take a look at the Palace of Wands. The Palace cards are unique to this Tarot of Dreams deck we have in the baseline, and it's where we go for expert knowledge on a subject. The Palace of Wands would be all about passions and inspirations and having fun, and just a very fiery, energetic, passionate place. Eight of Wands, moving that energy. Communication. We have the World again, closing out a cycle. And the Hermit. Shining the light in the dark to figure out what the heck is going on is what that Hermit's doing. Looking for some healing, looking for whatever the problem is so that we can get rid of it. You want to move the energy and close out this thing that's happening, I think. You would like to stop it, but Magician, manifesting, I don't think you can stop it. Let's look at their High Priestess in your person's column. You're definitely going to close out your passions with them, since they're going back and forth with somebody else. Yep, look at that. The King of Cups. The Strength card. And the Hierophant. The Hierophant and the High Priestess would be a couple. That's what they're working on. They're King of Cups. They're romantic interludes to be a match with, and we have the Chariot underneath. They're all about getting where they want to go. They have their own goals. They're fooling around with somebody that they are aligning themselves with. This is the affair, the Three of Cups, the Three of Cups. This is the attraction, Queen of Wands. Major burden to you that they're putting themselves first, and you just didn't see it coming, it looks like. Let's look at this final card, this Nine of Pentacles. It's a card of being single, independent, doing just fine on one's own. Show me the Nine of Coins in the shared energies. Yep. Four of Cups, disappointment. Four of Swords, time out for healing and getting our thoughts straight about this connection on our heart. Yeah, it's time for some deep healing for you, Cancer. This person has stepped out, and it looks like their motivations are to head the other direction. Yeah, it's time for healing. It's time to get clear in your mind about this person, and it doesn't feel good. It's shocking. It's shocking. A shocking decision, a shocking choice. Over here, the overall energy is a shocking choice that they have made. But Six of Pentacles, now it's out in the open. Now you guys are on the same page. You know what's going on. And if they want to go, let them go. That's it. Nice knowing you. Next. Yep. They were playing both of you. Both of you. Let's get some advice for you from Spirit to close off this reading. Advice or a final message for our Cancerian friends that are heartbroken over this betrayal. Y'all were a good match, but they wanted to go be a match with somebody else. It's an unhealthy behavior pattern. Remember, how people treat you has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with where they're at in life. Okay. Page of Coins. Palace of Cups. Page of Cups. And at the bottom, wow, Palace of Swords. Okay, you got two Palace cards. This speaks to, well, first of all, the Palace of Cups would be where we go to get expert help having to do with emotions. The Palace of Swords, where we go to get expert help and information and, knowledge for the mind, the highest levels of information. And we have the Page of Coins, the Page of Cups surrounding these Palace cards. This is a huge learning experience for you. The pages are students. Page of Cups, Page of Coins. Page of Coins is making an investment here. I take this as advice, saying to get yourself some expert help to help you deal with the emotions that you're going through and the mind fuck that you just went through. Get the expert help. Page of Cups says there's a lot of hope for you here, and to keep a positive attitude, keep your chin up. Pay attention to your mindset, because if you don't, you can spiral down into some really upset, more than upset, depression type energies, and just stay there. There is a time for grieving our losses, and we're shocked, and it takes a minute to catch your breath, which it talks about here. Four of Swords. That's taking time out to catch your breath, to do some healing and get your thoughts together about this connection on your heart. Will they be on your heart forever? Maybe. But that's okay. They can be on your heart, and put them in a small little teeny tiny section of your heart and move on and open up that heart in the future to something that's better for you, because this person is not aligned with you. This person is aligned with somebody else. And Spirit is saying you need to get yourself the help. The Palace cards say get the expert help for the mind and the heart. It's both for you, for you to put your focus on that, to put your investment in that, and to know that things are going to get better, much better for you. This is good that this ended now versus any later. You don't want to stay in anything like this any longer than you have to. It's time to go. All right, we're going to pull an oracle card from Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Spirit, what message do you have for Cancer at this time, please? Yeah, this is really heart-wrenching, shocking. You didn't see it coming, you didn't expect it, but they did this. They changed fate. And remember, they're doing it from an unhealthy behavior pattern kind of place. Maybe they feel attracted to people easily outside of the relationship, but whatever it is, it's not healthy. And that's going to come back to haunt them until they deal with that. And I mean for the rest of their lives and into the next lifetime. They can keep going on that path as long as they want, but you don't want to be on that path with them. It's not healthy. They're not healthy. And you're so upset. The Spirit is saying, get the experts right here. Okay, so your card is the Resting Tree, Patience and Stillness. It's card number 22. And here is the message Spirit wants you to have. The resting tree is a sign for you to stop focusing and planning and be at peace in the moment. This is the representative of non-action and relaxation. Patience is the key to being with this ally. The resting tree asks that you slow down, sit back, and watch the roses bloom and the birds feed in the meadow. This isn't the time to forge ahead in any way. You may not be taking enough breaks, so you're invited to be still and contemplate your good fortune, even if it means blessing the chaos in your life. This is a sign to allow everything to fall away except the stillness of the moment. It's like living within the space between breaths. When the resting tree appears, it signals that you've done all you can for now and it's time to unwind and allow your story to unfold of its own accord. You've earned the right to rest and relax. Amazing ideas will come if you do. Remember the ancient saying, we do without doing and everything gets done. That's what this is. It's a timeout. It's resting, being still, and just knowing that everything is going to improve, even though you feel absolutely horrible right now because of their actions, but they're not in a healthy way. And you deserve support. Spirit is saying get support, expert help for the heart and mind for yourself. And that this is part of some kind of big life lesson, learning experience that for some reason you were meant to go through. You know, they say that our difficulties lead us to our purpose in life. So who knows how this will help you later down the road, help you help others, or help you get on a different path for your own destiny. But it was it's definitely rough and it hurts a lot. But you deserve to rest. You've really been through it. I hope this helps, Cancer. I'm sorry you're going through it. I'm sorry that you're experiencing all this pain. And hit like and subscribe. And I look forward to reading for you next time. Because you're going to be in a better place then. Take care, guys.